All right, welcome. This is our income property buyers website. This is a website that is structured for commercial property investors. Those are individuals who are making offers and are actively investing in commercial properties. Now, it's a very straightforward website. It tells your client, realtor, or broker about your acquisition guidelines, what you buy, where you buy, and how you buy. And you use the tools in your back office, the document creator, to actually create the LOIs. It'll insert this website and the people actually come here, and the site gives you credibility as an active and serious buyer. And that's what this website's about. So let's take a quick tour. You have the home page. This is where we are now. All right. And you have this, just scroll through here. It says that we buy income properties. And if you're a West Coast investor or you only do it in a certain area, we will modify this for that purpose. You purchase loans here. What we're doing here with these properties, we purchase properties from 1 million to 25 million. If you're doing 500,000 to 2 million, you stick that in here. And this will work even though it says income property buyer and my focus is on commercial properties. It'll work just as well for a single family home investor also. What we purchase, where we purchase, and our process. All right. And here it explains all of that here about you, me. Why should you invest with me? Why work with us? And there's an invitation here for brokers. And of course, you'll get some jokers, but it's the game we play. All right. So our acquisition guidelines, the types of properties we desire, spelled out, real clean and simple. What types of properties we do not desire. And even though you can list on this the types of properties you don't desire, people are going to still bring them to you. Okay. So the locations, and you just spell it out, make it simple. The property requirements. Now, these requirements are not just random. They're based on what my actual lender requires. So I'm going to look for projects that I can get funded. And I'm not looking for properties just that are below market and all that. Typically, I don't recommend you deal with distressed commercial properties. They're just hard to get financed. That's why you want to deal with class A, B properties that are up and running. You don't want to have to fix them up. You want them fixed and up, because if they're fixed and up in their zone commercial, in most cases they can finance themselves. Here's what we require. Where did I get the requirements from? Got the requirements from my lender. All right. This is all I need. And when I shoot out the LOI, I can attach this or tell the realtor, or he can come to the website and see what he needs. See, if you're an active investor and you're making offers, you want to where people can come to your website and get as much information about you, your processes all at once. You know, the submission process says I require everybody to register. Now, what's interesting with this site, you can go to a site like LoopNet after you go through the masterclass and understand the strategies, and shoot 4, 5, 6, 7 offers out and drive them back to your website to begin that process. All right. And this is a conflict resolution policy for realtors. You get 3 people submit you the same deal, who gets paid? You know, I mean, who are you going to work with? That happens too. And then we have a registration here. And the registration page is because this site, like the other, has a membership script in it where you can run this as a membership site. All right. So the brokers register here, the principals register there. The registration process is real straightforward. All right. And then the property submission, they can come here and submit their properties to you. Real simple, real clean, real straightforward. Now, that's what we have on the front end. And of course, you have the contact page where people can contact you. All right. Now, the thing about this site is if you're an active investor, it gives you credibility in the marketplace. All right. It looks as though you're doing what you say you do. and it gives you some clout in your negotiations with the clients, with the realtors, and their approach to you is just completely different. Now that's what's on the front end of it. All right. Now remember, this strategy works with the training that's in the masterclass. You don't just want to buy a site. You want this strategy, because once you get the site up and have the site, you still have access and implement the strategies in the back office. So let me explain how that actually works. Because you would come here and log in, go into your back office, go over here to your document creator. You'll look at your saved LOIs. All right, we don't have any on this site. So what we would do, we would create one. And when we create the LOI, the way this works is we will fill out all of the data about the property. You put your information in here. It'll assign it for you. The sellers, you put those in here. And then you have these options here. You got the purchase price, the terms and conditions. You can put in here the terms and conditions. And the terms of the purchase, you can be an all cash purchase, subject to lender approval, subject to seller financing, subject to seller refinancing. And you simply create the document. All right. It's going to create a PDF. It's going to insert your name and sign it for you. It's going to do all of that. All right. And all you have to do is email it out, which means you can go to a site like LoopNet or any commercial real estate website and make full price offers. You can make your offers any way you want. All right. If you're a player, you're a player. This is what you play. This is how you play it. You can do an all cash offer, a subject to lender approval offer, subject to seller financing, a subject to seller refinancing. In most cases, I would go with seller refinancing because it forces the seller to use my lender to refinance the loan. Then I talk about purchasing the property. All right. And you say, well, how often does that happen? If you shoot out 10 offers, you'll get 2 of them accepted, depending on where you market. One of the coolest places to use this tool is in expired real estate listings. All right. So that's the property buyer's website. And just like the other site, it has all of the tools of the virtual office in the background. And as we mentioned, this document creator is a tool, the super glue, to pull all the stuff that you learn in here, the strategies and concepts, to make them real. It makes it happen, this document creator. All right. So the site also has security plugins and premium plugins. There's no free stuff, trial stuff. They're all premium tools here. Okay, so that pretty much covers this presentation on the demonstration of the income property buyer site. So if you're a property buyer, be it residential or commercial, and you would like a website that does this, then we got your hookup. We got you covered on it. All right. See you on the next one.